Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Sim Racing Bible. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Today, we are in Live for Speed, and we're going to be checking out some fun track layouts. Now, in the past, we've done some Live for Speed mod testing, so we've tested out some of the latest cars to be released for the title, but we've not done anything on tracks. Now, as part of Live for Speed's license package, it allows you to create layouts, which is basically where you go in, you add objects, you add lines, whatever you want to do, and you can create your own kind of track layouts in a way. So although we're not having modded tracks in terms of people bringing Spa-Francorchamps to the sim or other well-known circuits from around the world and adding them into the title, we have got some fun alternative little track layouts to play with. Some are more serious than others. Some of them are a little bit of fun. So we're going to jump into that tonight. We're going to hopefully find some fun track layouts which you can go away and try and find and have a go at as well. But just generally have a good laugh racing Live for Speed this evening. So welcome to it. I hope you're all doing well. Let's get ourselves over into the sim now and see what we can do first. So here we go. We'll get myself in here as well. Right, first up, let's go have a look at what we've got available. So I'm going to jump on to, we're just going to start at Blackwood, which is a good place to start. There's some various ones that we have installed at the moment which are on the Blackwood layout, and we also have some for West Hill and also for Aston as well. So we're going to start it here at Blackwood and see what we can find. So this first one here we've got is Pine Valley, was what it's called. So let's load it up and we'll select a car to go with. We've got the Manta here, which we drove just recently for our latest post on Instagram. This car's a lot of fun, so I'm going to jump in this one to start off with. So we'll have some modded cars on display as well this evening. Not one that we've featured actually in our mod reviews up until this point, so a little bit of a cheeky review to go with it. So this is in hot lapping mode. So actually what we'll do, rather than do it hot lapping, we will just do it as a race. That way we start from the actual start line itself. So let's go back in here and we'll select that one. Okay. Now, the thing with these layouts is you can't actually add AI, so we're not going to be able to race against other cars, but we can certainly drive and see what they're like. So here we go. Away we go in the Manta. So, go this way. Sometimes it might not be easy to figure out where exactly we're going, but you can tell that there's some additional barriers being thrown into this one. Where are we going here? To the left. I've got a little chicane coming up here. It's great to see how you can actually create these little layouts within the game. And if you didn't know that this was just part of the open world section where you can drive around all the different industrial or commercial units here, you could almost be fooled into thinking this is actually a proper circuit layout on Live for Speed, but no. It's created by one of the members of the community. So where are we going now? Around the roundabout, looks like. Okay. Nice so far. Good flowing layout. Where are we going now? Get ourselves a bit more used to where we're heading to here. We've got some additional curbs being thrown in here as well, just to help us out. Doubling back on ourselves a little bit here. And then we're seemingly back around to the start of the lap. Ooh. That's too far. There we go, here's the start finish line again. Right, now we know where we're going a little bit. Let's go see how we get on. Handy little curb just to catch you if you run a bit too deep into that. Do you like this section here where you just come flying through the gate there at the top of the hill and then drop down through the chicane. This Manta, by the way, this is the rally version. There's a couple of versions of the Manta on Live for Speed, and this is the Manta 400 Rally Edition, and it's really nicely balanced actually. Rear-wheel drive obviously, and lots of sideways action, but in a nice controlled manner, which is always a pleasant experience. Right. This is the roundabout section. Chuck it in, unbalance the car, and then just throw it sideways around there. Okay, this is where we open up a little bit. Right, this is where we had our moment before. This is where we double back on ourselves. So some of these layouts would be really, really good for obviously online racing with other people. That's tight into there. That's cool. Well, that's a fun little one, that one. I actually quite like that one. Nice flow to it. Let's go back and see what else we can find. We'll come back to some of these as well, maybe a bit later on. Let's check out this Woodland Park. So again, it doesn't show you where the layout is on the actual diagram there. But what should we go with for this one? Let's choose something else. Take something a bit less rally-ish, I think. Let's go with... what should we go with? Some different cars to choose from here. Let's try to find... Let's go with the FZ50. Try this one around here and see how we go. Right. Wait for the lights. Oops. The message went off and I thought, that was it. Time to go. Right, let's try it again. Without the time penalty marker on there. Right. Wait for green this time. Here we go. Right. Now where are we going here? A big, long, sweeping right-hander. We're going to go through the containers there. Handy that we have some markers on the side of the track to let us know when something's coming up. A tight section there. This is obviously just in the essentially the... No, not even the car park actually. This is the big container area on the far side of the circuit. Obviously lots of space to play with creating a layout. Got a fast chicane there, and I've just completely missed it because I was getting too carried away. Right. And one of the things you can do with the editor is on big spaces like this you can actually recreate layouts of famous tracks if you wanted to. Into what looks like a big hairpin at the end here. Right, let's try that again, but this time without cutting the chicane. So this is obviously using one of the models from Live for Speed, but basing it around a Porsche Cup car type feel. Nice reverb as you go through the containers there. This is the tight section. The traction control kicking in on the exit there. Ooh, no, that's the wall. Right, this time we know it's quite quick into the first bit, but it does tighten up, so let's get through here in one piece this time. This is almost a bit of a Silverstone-esque Maggots-Beckett's complex. It's quite nice through there actually, if we can get that hooked up next time through. A nice long straight section into a hard brake. So these types of circuits remind me very much of when I was doing a scholarship event actually, and part of the scholarship was to drive Renault Clio's around a makeshift circuit on basically on an airfield essentially, but marked out with cones and things. It was obviously a very tight and technical little circuit, but good fun nonetheless. It had a nice flow to it, and this is kind of reminded me of that a little bit, obviously without the containers to catch you out. So although maybe not the prettiest of circuits out there you could race, we're more looking at layout here, because this is where you can really have a lot of fun. If you get a nice flowing layout, just launch it over that curb. If you get a nice flowing layout, then it makes it a bit more enjoyable to drive, and you get the right car on it as well. It really works. Down to the hairpin again. This is actually nice, actually. I'm enjoying this one. Let's go for another lap. So all of these layouts, of course, that we're going to be testing this evening are available to download from the Live for Speed forums. So you can search for the track layouts section of the forum, and there'll be various ones, and there's heaps of different options available. Quite a lot of drift circuits as well, obviously. Very popular on Live for Speed. And you can just download them and add them to your layouts folder in the Live for Speed install. Really enjoying this one, actually. This one's awesome. Right, let's get this bit sorted, because this is what I want to get right. This one's quite quick. It's hard to know because you run out of track on the exit there, but brake as late as you dare into the hairpin. And traction control kicking in, not allowing you to fully light it up on the exit, but good fun nonetheless. There we go. So that's a 1 minute 10 lap. So it's, you know, even though we're in a car park essentially, in a middle of nowhere on the back end of this map, you still can get a 1 minute 10 lap in on the on a makeshift circuit. I love it. It's brilliant. That one's really good. Right. Let's go elsewhere and see what we can find. So some of them are in different layouts. You have to kind of scroll through them to find them. So here's another one here. So this is Erebus layout. Not quite sure that's related to Erebus as in the Fiat Supercar team. Let's find another vehicle to use around here. Should be something with some slightly forgiving suspension, I would suggest. Let's take the Shark Group 2 car, which is actually a really nice looking little car based on a Cadet. So let's run the yellow and black livery, and we'll go for a run in this. Right. New circuit layout to learn. Can't see any lights, so we'll just have to... There we go. Now we're going. Right, where are we heading off to here? So starting off with a hairpin. And we're going to head out of the car park area around the roundabout. This is kind of giving you Birmingham Super Prix style vibes in some cases, because it's utilising the natural layout of the roads. Bit of a slow left-hander there. We've got another left-hander coming up as we come through the industrial area, or the business park, should I say. Now, speeding around to the left once again. Looks like we can get the power down hard for a good distance here. What have we got coming up? We've got a chicane coming up here somewhere. Right. Let's slow down and see where we're heading to here. Oh, that's fun. That looks good. Right. Ah, it's low. That's the wall. The hazards of trying to go too fast too quickly. Should really just learn the circuit before you start going flat out, but where's the fun in that? We're still going here. This is quite a decent length circuit. Looks like we're coming up to the start-finish line now, though. Alright. There's a lap done. This one's even longer. Only 2 minutes from a standing start. With a couple of added moments in there as well. Right. Around the roundabout. The wrong way. Right. Oop, slight brush there. Use that curb on the inside. Oop, use that wall on the outside. Right. The good thing about these little circuits is they're quite full on, so you never really have too much time to relax. Let's go again. Except this time I am going to change the car just ever so slightly. Let's try and find something else that we can use in this situation, which is a bit grippier. Where are we? And the Shark's really good fun to drive as well. Let's just try and get something where we can keep it within the barriers. Oh, there's just too many cars to choose from. That's the problem. Definitely not taking the McLaren. That would just be absolute chaos. Well, let's use the AMR safety car here. Let's use the street version. Do it in green for Aston Martin. Start race. Right. And we can use the paddles. Let's wait for the lights on the end. And away we go. Okay, threading it through here. Ooh, sorry, damaged the paintwork. In fact, if anything, that's actually a worse car to use. Let's go back and change that again. We need something small and nippy. So let's go with the XF Turbo 5, shall we? Try that again. We will get a good lap in of the circuit, I promise. We'll get there. Oop. Okay, this time nice and easy through the roundabout. Right, I think we can probably handle this more. Right, try not to hit the wall on the exit this time. And then a little chicane section there. Right, here we go. Hey Tim, welcome. Welcome along. Just trying out some layouts for Live for Speed. Here comes that chicane section that we like the look of straight away. It's not that fast, Phil. It's not that fast. Right. I'm not doing this layout any justice at the moment. It is better that I'm giving it off. Okay, there we go. Hey, Doloro. Hello, Phil and fellow sim racing lovers. Yeah, that's it. We're all here. This is where it's at. A little bit of a handbrake just to help us around there ever so slightly. Right, this time, no wall strikes, please, Phil. That's the name of the game. So you just know instantly now I've said that. We're going to plough straight into one. Lovely 5-cylinder noise from this particular car. Kind of Audi Quattro-esque. Right, so this one opens up. This one is tight. I'm getting there now, remembering it. Okay, right, and this time the chicane is not as fast as we think it is. The first part maybe, but second not so much. Not too bad. Right. We're getting there. We're almost completing our goal of not tagging a wall for this particular lap. Cones don't count. It's giving you Norris Ring vibes, the Dory. Yeah, I think someone has actually done a Norris Ring layout for Live for Speed. I think I saw on the forums earlier. Right. Okay. So that one was the Erebus layout, I believe. That was quite fun. Okay. Now that's there's a couple I'm going to come back to. So let's do something a bit different. So those are some more kind of serious type, in a way. You know, they're regular kind of tracks as you'd expect. Let's do something a little bit mad. We're gonna take on the fun element here. So we're gonna use the car you saw in the thumbnail. So I'm gonna use the EM30 Rally. Because this time this is the Derby Long V2 layout. Now this particular layout is a little bit crazy, but good fun. So let's go do this. Straight away we're into the industrial area, and what have we got facing us? We have a loop. So here we go. Get some reasonable speed. Around the loop we go, and we're through. Right. Now we head over this way. Where are we going? Ooh. Swing around on ourselves and up through the through the containers on a jump. Right. Good to see there's some direction here. I know where we're going. Right, we're back into the section which we've been in before, but where are we heading to? We're going right. I do love this car. It's nice again, just like the Manta, to just hold in a nice sideways drift. And here we go. We got first of another jump coming up here. Right, where to next? Let's avoid the cones in the middle of the road there. This thing's so fun. Right, we've got another jump coming up here, I can see. Gonna keep it absolutely flat out. You gotta get it stopped for the next right. Okay, alright, where are we heading to now? Ah, this is gonna go onto the gravel section. This is actually a really fun part of the map, actually. It's a good rally vibe to it. Ooh. A little bit too sideways there. Ooh. Lost my hands. Through the gate there, try not to clip those. Right, out of the gravel section. Gotta jump here, up and over that. Right, where are we going now? This is the roundabout. Okay, we're through there. Through the gates, now where are we going? Some makeshift construction going on here. Oh, where are we going now? Oh my goodness. Like a big toilet almost. This is like a huge basin. Where are we heading? Up this way. Okay. And down. Now where? Round to the left. The banking. It's like the carousel at the Nordschleife. Out the other side. Little split section there. Now where are we heading? This is pit lane. Got to keep your bearings on this track so you know where you are. Okay, we're going to be cutting through here by the looks of things. Cut the grass. Onto the Rallycross circuit. Where the M3 or the EM30 is most at home. Ooh, where are we heading to now? Going to just send us down the side of the grass. Now we're another jump or a bridge. Okay, and left into the next bit of gravel road. We're going left at the end. This is never ending, this one. This keeps going. Back onto the Rallycross track again. So where are we going to end up here? Because we've already done most of the Rallycross circuit. What's this? Oh, going up here. Ooh, ah! We're into the lake. Where are we going? I don't know. So we're going back out onto the straight now by the looks of things. This is where we went over that bridge just before. Okay, it's a chance to take a breath into the Blackwood chicane. And then looks like we're going around these bollards and we're going up. Come on, keep going, don't stop. Where are we going now? It's got a good view from up here, but and seeing the lap time there, I believe that's the lap. So something a little bit mad and a bit crazy, but kind of fun at the same time. Can you imagine what that's going to be like with other cars on track? We'll have to do that sometime. Do a race around there with people online, because obviously you can't use the AI, but well, that's pretty fun. Just adding a whole new area of interest to the world of Live for Speed. I know a lot of people have been using layouts for a long time. We've had a go at creating our own, but yeah, that's pretty awesome. Right, I was going to shift attention to the Aston circuit now. So somewhere down here. So this is what I found, which is supposed to be the fastest version of Aston that you can get. So we'll go without chicane. And we'll choose what should we go with this. If we're going fast, we need a fast car, right? So let's see what we can find. Let's go with the Formula America's road course layout and figure out what we're doing and where we're going. Right. Wait for the lights. So this should be mostly the standard version of Aston. We're flat out up to the top. Around the big long sweeper. Oh. And we have some makeshift work going on here. It's left and then we're coming back down again. Yep. So let's just cut out the entire middle section of the lap there. And we're flat through here. Alright, now we're heading towards the hairpin, so let's get on the brakes. Didn't brake enough. So normally there's a tight chicane at the bottom here, but what's going to happen? No, that's been cut off as well. This is the Monza edition of Aston Circuit. Just with less chicanes. Oops. Oh, that's what happens when you don't watch where you're going, Phil. Right. I think we can probably go quicker than that. So let's find... Just go mad, shall we? Let's do it. Marty said, hey Marty, how you doing? Good to have you with us. Right. Dragster meets fastest version of Aston Circuit. Could possibly go wrong. Other than not being able to steer. I'm going to get on the brakes because this bit is not going to be the best for a dragster. Right. Challenge is accepted. Now we've got to make a lap of this without crashing. Just use the power in the straights. Don't worry about the corners. Just get through the corners. Use some big fat 11s on the start line. We have driven this particular vehicle around Rockingham before now, which was quite fun. Right, no tipping over this time. Let's just take it nice and easy through the big long corner. Don't tip over. Right, let's see if it takes off. Oh, for a moment I thought I'd held it. We had a massive wheel stand. Okay. Let's go again. Wheel's trying to kill me. Right. Here we go. Lay down some more rubber. Surprisingly good brakes for a dragster, I will admit. Right, nice and easy through here. A little bit of two-wheel action, not much. Right. Don't go completely mad over the top, because there's a bend that you've got to get through. But once you get through that, it's foot to the floor. Okay, just trying to be as careful as I can through here, just to get through without crashing into the hairpin. Just slow it right up. Stop. Alright, okay, we're good. Get through here, it's very tight. A little bit of a brush, nothing major. And there's a lap of one of the very fast circuits at Aston in a dragster. Even if we did crash at the end. Right. Now there are other versions of this. Now I think it's just simply the opposite way around. So yeah, it is. It's just going the other way over the top. Okay, let's go to West Hill for a look at what we've got. So we've got a couple of options on here. So we have again just some alternate layouts of the actual circuit itself. And we also have some rally stages in there. So let's just check out one of these ones here. So this is the National GP Alternate 1. So let's go with not the dragster this time. And what should we take right here? Let's take the F40. We've not driven that on the stream before. Nice looking model. And go give this a go. So this should be mostly regular circuit. Right. Hey Dragon, how are you? No, I'm afraid not. Welcome along. Right, so this is all fairly much of a muchness, as we know West Hill through here. So, national layout. So normally we would go off left there. This is going to take us through this little link road as an additional kind of chicane, I suppose. And this is the regular national section. Bit of understeer in this thing, actually. Down to the slower hairpin section, probably one of the slowest on the circuit, other than that new alternate version. My favourite bit here, where it just kind of drops away from you, and we're using the chicane. Here we go. So yeah, so national circuit, but with a little bit of an extra twist with the coned off section, which makes you slow down and then turn back again onto the circuit. So not quite as quick going onto the national loop. So just as it says on the title, really, it's just an alternate version of West Hill National. So let's have a look at the other ones. What else we got? So sorry, the GP alternate. One of these things you just got to check. You got to go through them and just find out what they're like, because otherwise you have no idea. You can't tell. Let's try this one. This is alternate 3. Oops. Let's try again. Hey STR Mitsu. No, don't worry. No one's late. They arrive precisely when they mean to. It's going good. We're trying some fun layouts here on Live for Speed. We've had a bit of a laugh trying to do some crazy stuff, as well as some slightly more serious stuff as well. But we have got some more challenges to come as well. Turn. Alright, so this is alternate 3. So we know there's this tighter hairpin here, which is from alternate 1. Just about made it through. Now, what else have we got in store as a version? Not much you can change through here. A little burst of oversteer on the exit there. Right. Down to the new section here. So instead of going around the regular hairpin, it cuts you off to the right and then back around. Oops. Okay, so again, just a little extra layout version. I think this is all going to be pretty much the same from here. Yeah, looks like it. We'll finish the lap off anyway. Hey, hi, Michael. Said, how about replica layouts? You know what? I don't know if I've actually downloaded some. I'll try and grab some in a moment. Once we've gone through some of these other ones we want to check out. Yeah, so the rest of the lap is exactly the same as it was. It's just that all changing around that middle of the lap area. So that's that one. Yeah, that's the F40, which is rather cool. It's a bit of an understeery beast, but I'm sure we can challenge that and change some things up. Right. So yeah, just various different options there. So let's try the Super Stage at West Hill. And it will obviously require some kind of rally car for this. So let's. I'm going to go find one of my favorite rally cars, which is actually one that's been in the sim for quite a while. Just fun just to throw around. We'll do. There's another rally stage as well, so we'll change it up with some of the other ones. I think we'll use one of your cars, Tim, if you're still watching. We'll use the Shanker on one of them. So we'll run with the Impreza, and we'll do the West Hill Super Stage. Therefore, to go. Yeah, it does. Hey, Max K, you're new here. Well, welcome. Good to have you with us. I'm glad to have you here. Hope you enjoy watching me make a fool of myself trying to enjoy some of these different layouts on Live for Speed. So here we go. This is the super special stage. So we start off going down in towards the tunnel. Oop, we're already in the wall. Right, up to the roundabout. I'm going around to the left. Already clouted the wall twice. Okay, not having that. Let's do this properly. Right. Wait for the lights. And away we go. Right. No wall clipping this time, Phil. But that's not going to stop us from being a little flamboyant because it's fun. So here we go. Right, where are we going here? Looks like we're going through the shopping area. And around the side of the shopping area. Now what's happening here? Little chicane at the end. Alright. We're through that bit. Oops. That's not the line. Quick turnaround. Right. Quick handbrake turn. Didn't listen to the co-driver. Onto the kart circuit. Oops. Quite tight for a rally car through here, but you can throw it around. We're just going to do pretty much the full lap there, so now we're back out onto the road. I'm going to go up past the hotel here. Through the drop-off area. Drop off your luggage if you wish. Yep. Quickly through, no time for valet parking here. Alright, off we go. Hairpin coming up. I'm not going to go up to the office building, I'm going to go cut left. And then down underneath the tunnel. I just love the noise of the tunnel, it's so good. Right. Up here we go, where are we heading to now? Got a corner coming up going left. Ooh, came up much quicker than I was expecting. Alright, now we're going to go through another chicane. Use those curbs, that's what they're there for. I just love this because it's just so cool, it just utilises all the circuit and it's really fun. Oops. Stop. Just avoided the wall. Oops. And pace notes might be a good thing. Obviously you can't programming them in because it's not a rally simulator as such, but always nice to know where you're going, isn't it? Oh, this is so good. And there we go, back over the line. That is absolutely mega. I'm going to do that again. We'll do another. Now we know where we're going. We'll do a rear-wheel drive rally car around there, I reckon. That's awesome. Right. Sorry, just catching up on what was going on there. So, STM says time for time attack. Michael says before that there's a highly accurate New York E pre-circuit replica made by me. But I have to upload the latest version to the forums. Okay. Yeah, I think there's there's a couple of Formula ones I've seen on there. I'll have to give that a try. We'll look to download that later on the original one. So STR Mitzi says aggressive LFS anti-lag sounds. Yeah, that one definitely has a lot of anti-lag stuff going on. Hotel Drift. Max K, I might be getting the S3 license soon. Oh, cool, awesome. Enjoy it. You'll love it, I'm sure. Have you used Live for Speed before? If you've used the demo or whatever, or even the S2 license, S3 will just open up a whole new world of Live for Speed for you if you haven't tried so yet. It's just full of awesome stuff to try. Yes, good fun. Dolores says, Phil is out here drifting with a Formula wheel. I break my thumbs by just looking at it. It's not easy. I tend to get lost on occasion. When it gets really far off, then yeah, not easy to bring back. But I've learned to adapt. we could say. Right. Let's see if find some of Tim's stuff. I haven't actually seen. Have I missed them? Or have they gone? Hang on, let's go right down to the bottom here. STM says, try FD3S time attack car. It has a nice handling but manual transmission. Okay. I'll have a look at that one. Hey Bayan, welcome. Good to have you with us. Alright, we're trying to find the Shankar. I don't think I've seen it when I've been scrolling through. I don't know whether Tim's removed them. That's the thing, there's so many cool little cars you could jump into on here. Very strange. Okay. Well, let's grab one of the rally cars then. Let's go with something like Dolores, what of the tank? Yep. Right, well, somewhere up here. I saw another rally car which we want to do. Well, let's take the Mantra again, because that's a good one to jump into. Right, so you guys have been busy. So try long wheelbase like BMW. Yeah, now that's a good shout. This is also a long wheelbase, so this should be fun. Welcome to all one, by the way. Yeah, so we'll do the time attack car. There's another track I want to try that out on as well, so we'll do that one as well. Dolores says, is LFS more like an arcade or a sim game? It is a sim, as far as I'm concerned. It has really, really good tire physics, and even though it's very, very old in terms of computer software spec, it's brilliant. So yeah, definitely a sim in my mind. Max, I missed your message before. He said, yeah, I played the demo for a couple of weeks now and it's really fun. Yeah, That's good. No, you'll love S3. As I said, it will open it up for you massively. Right, Manta time. Let's go give this a thrash around here and try not to break it. Here we go. Right, into the roundabout. Oops. Had to kick the clutch there because we bogged down. Right. Into the shopping area. This time avoiding the bin with a bit more of a wide berth. Okay, through there. This time we won't miss the turning into the kart circuit. We'll go through the gate. No! On the handbrake. Too early. When you lose your rhythm, don't you? Right, let's get back into it. One nice big power slide around there. Right, out of the kart circuit. Also, trying to rally and use a handbrake, which is on a button. Not the easiest of things to do either. Normally you just grab a lever, but when you got to locate a button while the wheel is turned around in a funny angle, not always the easiest of things to do. Oh, the bump on the inside there, which really just pitches the car sideways. That was a bit slower than it was, but it's not. We can go a bit quicker through there. Right, this one was one of the corners which came up on us very fast indeed. So get the brakes on. Get it handbraked around there nicely. Whoop. That's a good fun section through there. Right. This time, better through there. Nice fast chicane, leading into a spin. Right, through here again. Nice and quick. Ooh. Barry almost called us out on the inside. Oh, I got too carried away thinking it was a lot quicker than it was. There we go. That's a lap in the Manta. Oh, that's a really fun layout. I love that one. That's so fun. Right. Sticking with Rally, let's do the Rally Welsh. I'm not sure what the Welsh element of this is, but because I'm pretty sure there won't be any forests on display. But let's take another rally car. This time we'll go into. What should we go into? Get through here. Where have we got a rally car we can use? There's one I want to use actually. Let's use somewhere further down here, I believe. The XFG WRC. Over this nice black one with gold wheels. Ah, good fun. Right. So Max K said, just before I joined the stream, I was watching you explore all the mods in Need for Speed. Ah, yes, the previous ones we've done. Yeah, no, it's good fun. It's always fun to explore some of the new stuff. Right, here we go. The Welsh rally stage, according to the description. Should feel right at home here, being in Wales myself. Right, where are we going? Not that way, Phil. Oh, Derek. Right, let's go this way. Over here. Up through the gears. And we have a chicane coming up now. This one's very much modelled around current modern day WRC cars with their big aero. Using the interior roads here of West Hill. Not somewhere I've actually driven on, I don't think. So exploring new areas of the map. Flat out down the hill on the limiter. So we're cutting through the barrier here. Going the wrong way. Speaking of going the wrong way, one came up without a bit of a understanding where we're going. Right, now where we're going now? Left? Yeah. Oh, there's a man pointing this way, so I guess we go that way. That's a lot solid, more solid than I was expecting it to be. Right. Not as easy to find your way around this one, I will admit. Are we going down here? Yeah. Go this way. Yes, I shall call you Max, don't worry. I shall drop the K. Right. I think we're still on track anyway. We'll soon find out if we come up to another area where there's stuff like this to crash into. This way. No, this way. I have to rerun this one, I think. Have a better chance of knowing where we're going. Some very fast sections of this particular stage. So we're going right. We've got some warning this time. Little chicane through there. Man says left. Down one of the main access roads here at West Hill. Very, very quickly indeed. Well, we're still on track because the split time says so. Very, very quick up here. Right. More boardings to show us to go this way. Spending a lot of time on the limiter on this particular stage. Need to change the gear ratios a little bit. Alright. Using the... straight over the junction, never mind that. So when you're on the limiter for so long, you just think, should I be braking yet? Do I need to brake now? Right. I think if you had a much slower car, this would be a... those long sections might take a little while to get through. It's still going though, this is a long stage. Under the bridge once more. No, not going that way. Are we? Or are we? That guy was pointing a direction. I don't know where he was pointing. He's pointing left. But there's nowhere to go left, so do we go this way? No. Or was that just the end? Oh, we finished. That's why. Didn't even notice. I was so focused on just doing more and more driving that I didn't even notice we crossed the line. So there we go. This is the end, everybody. We can fill up and go again. Right. Okay. Well, that's a bit different. That's on tarmac setting. Let's try and find. Let's go with the Lancia, shall we? Another rally car. Go with the yellow option. Right. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because that's where we start the stage. Of course. Right. Try that once more. With a few little revisions where we try not to get lost. Already happened. Restart. Try that once more. Note to self, there's a big stop at the end of the straight, so don't get too mad. The Stratos is a really nice looking rally car. Not your average or typical rally car styling, but very, very nice to look at indeed. Right, down to the chicane. Nice and easy through here. Ah! Yes, nice and easy, of course, Phil. Are we broken or are we good? I think we're alright. For now, anyway. Hay bale physics for the win. Yeah, absolutely. Everything counts. There we go. Oh yeah, that's right. We are meant to go that way. That's where we got lost last time. Left over the bridge. The Stratos isn't really a car that's meant to be thrown sideways like the Manta or the E30. Again, there's that section that just catches you out. That's going to take a while to learn. Right, well we'll come back to that one maybe. Let's check out. We're gonna right. So that last one was quite a long stage, right? It was going on for quite a while. But what we've got now is we have the longest stage or longest track in Live for Speed. So this is called Maximum Yard V2. This is, from what I remember on the description on the forum, this is over 20 kilometers. This is kind of Nordschleife territory here. Maybe not quite the same pedigree or elevation change, etc., but lengthwise, we're in the same category. So let's find something worthy of taking around here. I think let's take your advice on this one, and we'll go with the time attack. Fucking mad thing. So we'll do a hot lap setting on that one. And let's see how far through we can get. So Max says the best thing I love about Live for Speed is that it can run on my laptop and it's not even a gaming laptop. Yes, absolutely. This software is so good. Obviously, partly because of it being a little bit older, but yeah, you can run it on pretty much anything these days. Anything semi-modern, you can run Live for Speed on it. So it's brilliant. Very accessible for a lot of people. So we have this rather ridiculously quick RX-7 inspired time attack car. So far, We are on the regular West Hill circuit. So Dobro says, today I got my Fanatec DD wheelbase and a Formula wheel and pedals, but UPS decided to reschedule the delivery to the quick release part next Monday. Oh. So I'm stuck with the Logitech again. Oh, that's so annoying, isn't it? When they split the delivery and you're just having to wait for one parcel to complete it and get it up and running. What a pain. Well, good luck with getting that up and running, and I'm sure you'll enjoy that as an upgrade over your Logitech. Right, so we're still on the West Hill standard layout. So we're making full use of the regular track first. Not anymore. We're off to the right. And then we're doing what we did on the last one, which is the up and over the bridge. Where we're heading to now? We're going left off the bridge like last time. Now we have a hairpin coming up here. Nice to have a bit of signage this time to let us know. And down here, where are we going from here? There's a chicane coming up by the looks of things. Mind the big curbs with a low car such as this. And around a hairpin here onto the... Okay, I get the picture. Right, something with height required. We're going to jump back in the M3. Which is somewhere down here, I think. Or is it a bit further up? I missed it. There it is. Right, M3 again. It's those big square curbs, just not good for something that low. So now we have to go around the West Hill circuit a little bit more. And we'll restart. Doesn't take much to get this E30 sideways. Just got to try and save some tyres for the end, I think, because it's going to be that long of a lap. We might need some. Nice and gentle. Save the sideways for when we really need it, when we're going around hairpins, etc. For all these nice smooth corners, we'll try and keep it nice and stable as we can. Bit of a cut there, it's all good. So Max says my graphics don't look as best as yours, but they're still good. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I mean, it doesn't have to be max settings, but yeah, it's it's still passable. Absolutely. But I think the overall lighting looks really nice as well. It's quite natural. I mean, considering its age as well, it really is very impressive. Right, here we go. Up to the top of the hill. Right, so this is feeling a little bit better over the curbs already, so here we go, into the hairpin. Okay, get it slowed up. Oh, lovely, just nice little transition through there. This time we're splitting the gate, so we're further than we were. Oop. Quick hairpin around that barrier. Okay. Back onto the smooth stuff again. Now we have an S-bend over some kind of bridge. Ah. When you're looking at the S-bend sign thinking, oh yeah, it's a nice smooth S-bend, but it's actually a really tight chicane. Alright. Okay, so we're heading to here. We're into the interior again. Behind the pit buildings. And another hairpin coming up. Oop, we're literally just doubling back on the other side of the barrier. Ah. Tires are starting to get a little bit warm, I feel. Not as much compliance in the rear tires when trying to get traction down after these hairpins. In fact, yeah, it's really getting quite leery now. Clip the inside of the roundabout there. Roundabout's always great for long runs like this. Add a little extra spice to it all. Right, again we're going through the inside of the shopping area. This time we're doubling back on ourselves by the looks of that. Not helped by the fact that I'm very heavy with my right foot, just because it's just fun. Okay. Now we're going up onto another ramp section with a hairpin at the top. Hard to spot with the red, no, the blue barriers. And another hairpin. This time we're going around to the right. And where we're going underneath this little section we've just been on. Okay, tight chicane. Not a fast one. Little technical section. Really are using every inch of the circuit if we can. But it's all nicely done as well, so it's not just using cones or whatever, it's... Where on earth are we going here? Okay, this is a double S bend as we come down onto the... Oop! Do we? Where do we go? Oh, okay. Around here and then around this way. Goodness me. Tight little bit there. Oh, come on, rear tires, give me a little bit more. Just constantly playing with the throttle, trying to get the traction. Where are we going? Okay, right. Steady on. Let's breathe. Right. Right. Where are we heading to now? Keeping in a higher gear so we try and reduce some of that wheel spin to help the rear tyres. Or just completely light it up. Oh no, it loads into the barrier. So Dolores says, sorry, just how long will the stream last today? Well, what time are we on? I'll probably keep going to around 10ish or until we run out of tracks, I suppose, which I'm not quite sure how many more we have, but there's a few things I want to try next. Going left here, okay. So Frank says, this is how Phil actually drives on his way to Tesco. Yes. How did you know? Have you been following me? No, of course not. I behave very well on the roads because I have a sim where I can go completely crazy on. Never endorse crazy driving on the roads. It's a quick donut there, that was planned, obviously. So the effort that must have gone into this particular build. I mean, putting all these individual barriers down as well, I mean, it just takes time, and oh man, these tyres are absolutely shot. Full credit to the guy who made this. This is maximum effort. Come on. Challenge now is just finishing it with actual rubber on the rims. That's the main thing. So Max says, what's your favourite sim game? I can't even just drive around corners now. I don't really have an actual favourite. I love pretty much all sims. So obviously Live for Speed because we're in the title tonight. Okay, all sideways has to go out of the window. We just have to just drive. So yeah, I love Live for Speed. I love Automobilista 2. I love Race Room. I love My Racing. R-Factor 2. Oh, we're going here. Oh, okay, this way. Pretty much anything you can think of, really. Everything old as well. So GT Legends, R-Factor, the original, Race 07. You name it. Anything that's race sim related. Oh, nice. The barrier helped rotate me through there, and I helped myself rotate on the exit with my right foot. But yeah, I love all sims, Max. I'm not one of those who is particularly tied to one particular sim, and that's the only one that is a sim, and everything else is rubbish. That's not how I work. I love all sims. They all have their own benefits and features which I love, and yeah, there's time for all of them, in my opinion. So Frank says people are scared of him and avoid his usual grocery days. Yeah, 100%. I wondered why the roads were so quiet when I went to the shops earlier. You must have told them. Right. Still have some tyres because we're still going, but the pace has dropped significantly just purely out of the need for getting this car home. But it's a long old track and it's still going. Right. At this point, I can't even remember where I started. Okay, onto a bit of a straight for a moment. Let's regroup before we have to get back off the beaten track and just come down this way. There's actually a gravel bit of section. It is, isn't it? Quite cool. Right, so where are we going? It's going to swing left. Whoa. Use the grass as well. That's what it's there for. Catch wayward drivers like me. And still it continues. Right, here we go. Just gonna just nice and carefully get through here. Then we got a 90 right. Trying to remember all this, by the way, is not going to be an easy job. I think the tyres possibly have cooled a little bit because we're actually able to drive it a bit more now. It says. Okay, chicane coming up. Is it a tight one or a fast one? Looks like it could be a tight one. Just cut that a little bit. Why not? I'm aware here that we also still don't have... we haven't gone around the other kart circuit. There's another kart circuit here at West Hill which I've not yet seen, so... My word, this thing is going to go on for ages, isn't it? Right. Down towards the tunnel. You're the wrong side of the wall, Phil. Yeah, I know. Exploring every inch of the West Hill map. Welcome, Gaz, by the way. Where are we going over here? Left. Okay, now here we are. We're at the kart circuit now. The second one. All right. Tyres complaining at me for all they're worth. So here we are now onto the kart circuit. We've gone through the paddock. You can tell the tyres are not happy because it's getting away from me under the braking as well. They're just not happy. Nice and easy. Trick is trying to remember where your hands are. Especially when you've got to catch the wheel at an awkward angle where you haven't got grip. Talent ran out. Okay, finishing the lap off on the kart circuit. Now we go around again, this way. Where to now? Down the side here. Again, another area of the circuit which I don't think I've ever driven on. And through another chicane. Surely we've got to be getting towards the end of this now. This is pretty challenging. Tadolro says, what is your favourite racetrack of all time? I know, difficult question. It is. That's a tricky one. So many. I think there's a lot of circuits I love for various reasons for different types of cars. So I'm trying to put my finger on one in particular which I love. Not an easy task at all. Of course, I love circuits like Spa-Francorchamps. You can't not really love a circuit like that. Oh man, I'm gonna have to give that some consideration. I'm actually a massive fan of Alton Park. Not least because it's my local circuit, but it's one that I just really love the layout of, and the way it flows and drives. It's always been a favourite of mine. But I think, yeah, on a worldwide scale, yeah, I mean, it's so difficult. I also really love, I know this is not going to be a particularly obvious answer, but I really love the Salzburg Ring, actually. It's in Race Route, and you can drive it in a set of course as well, I believe. But I really love that circuit, but mostly for driving things like the Group 5 cars on Race Route. That's one of my all-time favourite combos. But yeah, man, there's just so many good circuits you could choose from, and to try and pick one individual favourite, yeah, very hard to do. What's yours? Whoop. There's those hot tyres catching me out once again. It was just pre-warning me, just to let me know I was having to slow down anyway because there's a corner coming. Max says, when I get the S3 license, the first thing I'm going to do is try a motorbike using my steering wheel. Yes, I think that's definitely everyone's favourite thing to do on the first time they go onto S3. And in fact, we might even break out a motorbike next. Why not? Give you a recommendation for a good one to try to start off with. Okay. Are we still going? We are still going. Honestly, I knew this was going to be a long circuit, but I don't think I was quite prepared for just how long it actually is. Salzburg Sebring. Yeah, Sebring's good too. Love Sebring. And many a good few nights racing around there, and this looks like we've actually made it to the end, everybody. We've done it in a cool 20 minutes and 34 seconds. Ah, man, that's a long lap. Alright. That's not easy keeping the tyres in one piece around there, especially if you're driving it like I do. But can we just all appreciate the magnitude of this track layout? Okay, so first of all, the brilliant thing about Live for Speed is the fact that they've opened up so you can actually use not just the circuit but all the area around it as well, and made it a little bit more interesting. So that's great. We can go and explore that anyway. But for someone to come along and make a track layout which takes you 20 minutes in a M3 rally car to get around, and using pretty much all the layout available to you, just when I've been making layouts in the past, it's the number of things, well, the number of objects you have to place to make a basic circuit. This, with all the objects and ramps and everything going on, yeah, just mind-boggling. So yeah, really, really well done on the creation of this one. It's fantastic. Right, I think time for something a little bit a little bit calmer, a little bit more easier to drive and less focus required. So let's go back to Blackwood. What have we got on here that we've not yet shown you? That I think it's. Well, let's go to Aston. We'll do one of these other. These ones. We'll do the one with the chicane on this one, but this time we'll take a bike out for Max, and let's go to this one here, the RZM 250. Nice looking model, available in stock. Tourist version with a couple of panniers on the side. Tourist 2 with a panniers and a rear box on as well. and Sport without any fairing or anything on the back, no number plate lights at all. So lots of cool options on this particular bike. The black and red looks particularly nice. So the stock obviously got mirrors and everything on there. So we'll take the Sport one out and drive this one now. The reason I'm choosing this particular bike as a great one for you to jump into, Max, is because it is actually one of the easiest ones to drive and lean and not fall over. So some of them you're very easy to just drop off like a stone and just be hitting the deck. So this one is actually quite forgiving. So let's take this one around here. Hold on to your dinners, everybody. We're going to leave it in. We're going to leave it in driver view. You can appreciate the lean angles. So yeah, so Frank says, but seriously, Germany is chock full of great tracks. Yeah, it is. There are some fantastic tracks in Germany. We did Hockenheim last week, didn't we, when we were going through the different layouts of Hockenheim. One of my favourites as well. Nürburgring, obviously, and the full Nordschleife. Look at this, you can get this kind of lean angle on here. The bike's not falling over, it's not coming out from underneath you. And you can keep it pinned on the exit, so that's good. Up over the top of this ramp section here. So it said this is one with chicane, so I wonder where the chicane actually is. So again, through the little kink at the top of the bridge here. And then dropping down on the limiter as well. So Dolro says, I really love the Red Bull Ring, but the T3 kind of kills it for me. I hated Daytona Road at first, but I think it's now my favourite track. Yeah, Daytona Road's pretty good. I wasn't a big fan either, actually, when I first drove it. I felt it almost found it dull, but once you get into it, it's actually pretty fun. And you're a big fan of the German tracks as well, are you, Dolro? Oop. Off. Can we make it round? Yes, we did. Good. So there you go. So even in that situation, I probably, on a regular bike, I'd have dropped that and it'd been game over, and probably would have happened way before that, actually. Right, so this time we don't have the ramp over this section here, so we have the final chicane. So let's get through here. You can flick it right and left, and you can get through it, and you can just ride it like you'd expect a bike to ride. It's brilliant. So Doro also says, but I really hate the Nordschleife. I know, please don't kill me, ha. No, it's absolutely fine. You're within your rights to not like a certain circuit. But yeah, the Nordschleife it's a challenge all by itself, and not always one that someone will gravitate towards on their first try of trying to learn a circuit, but it is a challenge. So Frank agrees with Dolro. Nords is too long for most purposes except endurance 24-hour stuff. Yeah, Nürburgring 24 hours is very good, but for anything that's supposed to be a sprint race, I mean, WTCR around there, I think personally is a bit of a waste of time. But yeah, definitely has its place and its purpose in what you can actually do with it. Oops, don't get too close to that wall. Oh, you're welcome, Max. Just to show you the extent of what we're doing here in terms of lean as well, we'll do the chase cam. Flat out in 6th gear coming down the hill. So not the quickest bike out there, but it's the most forgiving and the most rewarding, I suppose. You could just ride this around here. Look at this, and just lean him right over. And you can get away with all sorts of things. So in some of the bikes, when you jump into them, you try and do a direction change and flick it right to left or left to right, etc. And it'll just completely upend itself and you'll be flicked off. Oh, there you go. There's a low side for you, just to show you it is It is possible with this thing. But there we go. So I would go with that one, Max. That would be my choice. Right. Okay, so we've done ridiculously long tracks. So now we need to do something completely different. Now, what do I mean by that? So I'm going to come off the modded cars for the moment because I think we need to... We'll use one of these just purely because I am wary of track width of the axle, so where the tires are in relation to each other. So we're going to use this one. I'm going to go back to Blackwood because you may have seen when we've been flicking through, there's one here called Ninja Warrior. So this is a very different type of challenge, and one which I don't know whether I'll be able to complete, but we'll try anyway. Okay, so you guys are talking about Nordschleife here. It is difficult to know, but when you do it, it's satisfying. You're right. All right, here we go. So for this particular challenge, I think I'm going to have to change view. So this is like an obstacle course for cars, essentially. So let's see how far through we can get here. Up this ramp. And the ramp actually shifts as well. Well, I didn't line that up right, did I? Right, let's go again. In fact, let's properly cheat with this, and we'll turn on Forces View, so you can see the effects of my inputs on the wheels, but also it means we get an option to see exactly where the tires go. Not that that helps one little bit. No, we'll not fully cheat. Just do outside, right? I don't know whether you guys can tell, but I am not a ninja. Right, let's try again. Let's try the Jeremy Clarkson approach. No, that doesn't work either. Right. Gotta change view every time you come out. Don't care about the penalty. We're here about trying to complete, so let's take it nice and easy. Right, okay. Well, this is I hope you got time because this could take a while. Just showing you the full extent of what is possible in Live for Speed. Okay, there we go. We're through. Onto this next bit. Back on. No! Oh, not enough steering input. Okay, well, at least we made it over the first change of direction. Try this again. Here we go. It is possible because I've seen the video of someone doing it. So they're obviously far more skilled than I am. So, no. Alright. The next half an hour is just going to be filled with me just dropping a car off some rails. Is that okay? I hope you don't mind that. Right, come on. Nice and easy. Yeah, just as easy as that. Let's go. I'm still on. I haven't fallen off. But I am also stuck. Right. Back to the start we go. Okay, that's not gonna work. I think I have another one. Let's just see if we have a... Did I download two of them? I don't remember if I did. Or was it somewhere else? Sure, I had another version as well. There we go. Oh, there's another one I was going to show you there, Lorenz Ring. Right. Which one was it that I was in? I think it was this one. So you may have seen on the channel, if you've seen any of our videos in the past, you may have seen that we have done a ridiculous layout video on Live for Speed. This isn't the one I was thinking of. So let's just come out of that a second and find the right one. Where is it? Pretty sure it was on West Hill. That one. Maybe it was Blackwood. I wonder where that one's gone. Sorry, I remember what it was called as well, but there's one which is that one probably. Let's load that one in. Phil Thomas says, finally, Phil, you found a track that's even more challenging than the Nordschleife. They should do an endurance race on this rail. Yeah. So here we go. This is the one I was talking about. We have yet to complete this one as well, but we can at least get a bit further up over the rails and then into the barrel roll. I needed to shift up there. I was stuck in third gear on the limiter, so let's try that again. See how far through we can get in one go. Oh, no. Ouch. Right. Did the rails first time last time. Let's see if we can do it again. Okay, we're up on the rails. That's good. Right. Over the barrel roll. Nice. Okay. Quick handbrake turn around here. This is where we get into the corkscrew. No, that's not it. So Max says, is it easy to download track layouts? It is. So all you do is you go to the forum, you have a look through, there's a section on there called autocross layouts or track layouts, and you can go through, there's lots of different ones on there, and there's a file that you download, an LYT file, which will be attached to the individual posts of the track that you're looking at. You simply download that, and then you copy that file into where your Live for Speed is installed, there'll be a folder called layouts, and you simply just paste that file into that there, and then it'll show up in game. So it's nice and straightforward. Hopefully it's easy enough to follow, and if you need a hand, just give us a shout in the comments as well, and I'll give you a hand with that. Ooh. Oh no, that wasn't a straight one. You got to take that barrel roll completely straight. Otherwise you land in all sorts of shapes not compliant with having a straight car. Uh-oh. It's kicked me right again. And we're still rolling. Just showing you the damage model and Live for Speed as well while we're at it. Okay. We've got the first bit sorted. There we go, that's better. Ooh. A little bit of brush with the wall. Not as neat as the first time. In fact, we can't get the car turned for some reason. I think we've damaged it. But what you can do with this particular layout is you can say that, okay, we've completed that first section. So let's go over here and we'll get ourselves set up for the corkscrew and we'll try that again. Handbrake didn't help me there. Okay, this time we're gonna go in car. Let's see if we can make it through here. We did it! Oh! Yeah. Where have we ended up now? Out in the bushes. Right. Well, we did the corkscrew. So that's good. We'll get on to the next bit of that. So once you come off the corkscrew, there's another ramp here which you have to aim at to get out of the arena area. So let's try and build some speed. Except you can't get on it unless... Oh, you can. Oh, missed. Right, try again. Not the easiest of the circuits, I will admit. So let's try this time. We'll do the corkscrew again, and we'll try and aim ourselves off the ramp a little better this time. Short gearing for the stunt version of this setup. Okay, here we go. Get some speed. Keep the wheel turning the way you want to go, and then turn the opposite way, and then up and over. Oh no! We made it. We just didn't stop. Oh dear. Absolutely insane. Right, that's another fun track to try and learn anyway. But let's do a quick wrap up here. Then let's do one more, and we'll do some summaries of our favourites. So we'll go back into the modded cars. We'll choose for this one. Let's go with this S15 type car. Actually, no, probably better. What we're going to use, what circuit we're going to try. We should probably try something else. We'll go with the recently completely authorized or approved Talbot Sunbeam. So this one we're going to go to, I think it's West Hill again. It's called the Lorenz Ring. So let's load this one in and go for a spin. Max says, I just joined the Discord. Oh, excellent. Thank you very much for all that. It's good to have you with us. And yeah, if you have any questions about it, just shout up in there. I'll create a Live for Speed section in there if there isn't one already. And feel free to ask any questions you like. I'll do my best to try and answer them. Right. Rear-wheel drive rally car. Hopefully this one's not quite as long as the previous stage we tried. Otherwise we could be here for another 20 minutes, but I don't think so. Nice bridge someone's made there. Revs right the way up to 8,000. Somewhere along here there's going to be a turn. There it is. Oop, brushed the wall. What have we got here? This looks like some kind of a hairpin back around. Oop, with added curbs for some motocross style berms to lean on. Okay, now we're going right here. At least we will do if we get the brakes on. Go through a little bit of a chicane there. Onto the main circuit. There's a barrier there just to tell you not to go down the pit lane. And here we are, absolutely flat chat on the limiter. Do-do-do. Right, last corner, or not the last corner on this particular layout, but nice slide through there, followed by a chunk of understep. Right, where are we heading off to now? Are we going through here? Yep, we're doing the chicane. And again, another one using this link road up the side of the bridge here. Done a little bit neater as well, actually. And following a left under the bridge. Oops. Castrol banners there to stop you. So there are, obviously you notice there's a couple of similarities in these layouts and people using the same kind of sections, but it's good that there's an element of variety in them as well. A few more areas where you can really let the cars loose on this one. Another chicane coming through here. This is the tight section. And then heading off down towards the bridge, or the tunnel, should I say. Nice little touch by adding the Castrol banners around the top of the bridge there. That's not there normally, so someone's actually just added some extra detail, even without having it being a main part of the layout. Nice touch. Obviously this Talbot Sunbeam is more geared for short little bursts of acceleration, hence why it's geared so low. The brakes aren't as good as some of the other cars, so you've got to be ready to get the anchors on much earlier. The echoes as the car blips down through the gears. I love that little bump as we head down that road. Where are we heading off to now? We've got a hairpin coming up. Wasn't paying attention, but luckily there's some grass runoff. So this is obviously just all main part of the circuit now, so we know where we're going for a short time. It's kind of a bit of a hybrid circuit, this one. So obviously you've got main racing circuit followed by kind of rally stage, I suppose. So here we go. Ooh. Thank you for putting that run off. I needed it. That's a nice little hairpin coming up the side of the bridge here. Going left into here. Going around to the right, apparently. Pay attention to the arrows on the floor. Oh, it's shaping up to be just as long. We're already nearly 7 minutes into this particular stage. Balance the car a little bit through there. Okay, another hairpin approaching. And the brakes. Oop. That blue barrier confused me. I thought it was further around that, but it was actually much closer than I was imagining it to be. Now, what have we got here? Looks like some kind of banking. We'll use that. It's fun. And is that the end of the lap? It is 7 minutes 47. So yeah, definitely shorter than the previous one we did, but a good length anyway. So yeah, good fun. And again, quite well suited to a rally car if you're going to be handbraking around all these hairpins and things. And we'll just give our thoughts on this. So this is the replay of this particular circuit, but yeah, so there we have it. That's our kind of little foray into the world of Live for Speed track layouts. There's some really good ones out there. Obviously, there's some more basic kind of drift type layouts which use the car park areas with barriers and things, which are just really good for kind of smooth transitions and just drifting around. Lots of those, but there's some other more interesting ones as well, and some just downright ridiculous ones, as you've seen. But there really is a lot of things that you could jump into and actually have a lot of fun driving, and especially with some of the rally cars we have in here, which are really nice to drive and just chuck around on some of these layouts. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed driving some of those, and yeah, good fun. Max, there's no Live for Speed on the Discord. I shall create one. I shall do that right now once I've finished on here, and then we can get that all set up. It's yeah, good fun. So I hope you enjoyed that, everybody. Thank you very much again for your company. It's always a pleasure to have you on the stream and to share your comments and your thoughts. I hope you pick something up that you might want to try some of these layouts, maybe if you have Live for Speed S3 or even S2. Definitely worth a try for some of them. But yeah, thank you again for your company. I really appreciate you guys and for being here with us. Chipmunk Checker, hi there guys. You joined us right at the end, Chipmunk Checker, but hopefully you can rewind and watch some of the action from this evening. But welcome, thanks for joining us anyway. I really do appreciate you tuning in. So Dollar says, asks Max if you have a wheel or controller. Started sim racing with a controller. It's still a good option when you are not sure if you want to spend a lot of money. Yeah, controllers are still a good way in if you don't want to go for the full-on wheel setup at the beginning. But good fun anyway. So yeah, so we're going to leave that there for now. Thank you very much, guys. We will be back again very soon, hopefully with another video. If not, we'll be streaming at some point in the coming week. But yeah, thanks for your company. Have a good and wonderful rest of your weekend, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye for now.